Hey there everyone, it's Nomad. So I got a long weekend and I got a few different projects I'm going to be working on in the car today. So a few things that we're going to be doing are working on a wiring harness, changing out the light bulbs, and doing some amber deletes. Now these are going to be a few different videos. So I set everything up, got all my tools out, got the car all set up, got the camera all set up so I can film everything. My dumbass didn't think about the fact that I just went and got coffee and that the block is hot as hell. So suffice to say, kind of just chilling out for a moment, watching some YouTube and waiting for the block not to be as hot as Satan's asshole. Because I'm smart enough to know to check it, but just didn't think that through, despite the fact that I drove to the end of the block for coffee and back, because I'm an idiot. Now the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the battery, just remove the ground terminal, wrap it in a cloth so it doesn't make a connection or anything like that. What I'm doing here is just pulling away the old chewed up cable housing. Most of it, for the most part, is coming away. And then I'm going to rewrap these wires appropriately and clean it all up. I know some people are probably thinking, oh, you shouldn't use scissors, you should use a razor blade or something else. I just forgot to go buy razor blades appropriately. So, it looks like at some point one of these wires has been rewrapped anyways. So, it's probably happened, which is not uncommon up here in the Pacific Northwest. But doing it before it causes any potential issues. So that's where it starts. We can see these other wires all, the casing's kind of chewed up a little bit. There's where everything's wrapped together at the base of the connector. Plugs into that bad boy. I mean, realistically, it's not the worst thing on earth, but it's not the best thing, especially if it starts throwing engine codes, things like that. So looking at it now that it's finished, you can see I've taped everything up here. There's new conduit. The wires are individually wrapped inside that have been chewed away. I was thinking about wrapping each individual one. I did not. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. But ideally, you know, there's new layers here. It's going to prevent somebody from deciding to get in and eat part of my car. This is reseated. Everything's hooked back together nice and tight. I did double check this just to make sure when I was trying to get this out to wrap this back in here, which I did not do. It is loose right there. Again, I'm going to leave that there for the moment. Hopefully I don't regret that. This is all done here. I overlapped the tape a little bit, just like the other one was. Everything for the most part looks good. Time to put the cover back on and turn her on and make sure everything's good. Actually, I gotta put the battery back on, or the connector back on, so the car's got power, especially with electronic locks. Only one of my doors is unlocked.
Of course.
So the car's repaired. Ripped the glove trying to get the 10mm bolt back out from underneath the air filter. There's power. The wire harnesses are repaired. It's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm running out of light, and unfortunately I can't do the bulb replacements that I wanted to do, so I'll do those tomorrow, which is going to be a separate video. Now for the final thing is to make sure she starts up and there are no check engine lights. All right. And let's see. There are no lights that, you know, shouldn't be there. So that's good. I love this car. All right. Well, I'm going to button everything else up. And unfortunately, I got to do the LEDs tomorrow. But it's a project.